So Lord Vishnu. And also, yesterday we are hearing how she was following Kashyap's instructions as it is. Due to its strict nature, she was very strict. Strict in sense, she was following the instruction of Kashyapa with very serious, how can I say, serious mood, not neglecting. As Kashyap said, you have to follow all these padabratas like this, like this, like this, like this. She was following. And as a result, after 12 days, Vishnu appeared in front of Aditi. Vishnu appeared. Yes. When you stick to principles given by Acharyas, actually this is powerful. This is powerful. Principles given by Acharyas. If you stick to this principle, if you follow all these principles with the result, that is actually rope. Someone within the, like Gurudev used to say, someone within the deep dark well. Then to bring him out, someone is just hanging rope. Then you have to catch hold tightly. And this is the rope. Actually, this is the rope for a conditioned soul. What is the rope? Instructions, spiritual instructions. More we become rigid towards spiritual instruction. How to follow it nicely. Focus on them. Focus on bhakti means focus on Acharya's principle, Guru's principle. This is bhakti. Bhakti, how can you say, like Bhakti Rajya, Bhakti's kingdom, very vast. Philosophy also, very deep philosophy. If you study, if you analyze, sometimes it looks impossible. If you study, if you analyze, it looks so impossible. No, in this life it is not possible to achieve all these things. Yeah. Therefore, our principle, like our Gaudiya principles, we are followers of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We are very strict to follow Guru's instruction, like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said something to Prakashananda Saraswati. Prakashananda Saraswati, when he asked, you are a sannyasi, at least you should read Vedantas. You should preach about Vedantas. Why you are dancing? Why you are chanting? Mahaprabhu not giving any answer philosophically. You see, he is not giving any philosophical answer. Did Mahaprabhu give? No. Only said one thing. My Gurudev said, Bas. My Gurudev instruct me. Tumi murkha tumar nai Vedanta adhikar. Krishna nama kara sada, ei naam sar. My Gurudev said, you are a fool. You have no right to study Vedantas. This is principle. This is principle of Vaishnavism, Gaudiya Vaishnavism. Strict to Sadhu Guru's instruction. Yes, principles. We can see in case of Aditi. Just forget different sides. She had some desire. This is separate things. It is not easy for a conditioned soul in woman body, even for some desire, performing some austerity, and within 12 days, someone can see the Lord face to face. From Aditi, we have to learn one thing: how she was very rigid to principles given by Kashyap. That thing we have to learn. Principles. Many Vedic principles are there. And some principles, according to our nature, we like it. When you study, you like it. Oh, I like these principles. Okay. When you follow all Vedic rules, that you like, it may help you to regulate your spiritual life, to regulate your body. It regulates your spiritual life. But progress in Krishna consciousness, to get self-realization, this is not sufficient. Thousands of Vedic rules and regulations are there. And what is necessary for us, according to our qualification, our position, what is necessary for us? The only Krishna knows. Therefore, instruction of spiritual master, like Prabhupada used to say, this is key point, secret of success of our spiritual life. Yes. Something, according to also spiritual instruction also, sometimes it's vary from disciple to disciple, according to nature, disciple's nature. It doesn't mean Guru gives some instruction to all disciples, no. Guru have to study the nature of disciple. How can he study nature of the disciple? If disciple stay nearby his Guru, his sir, then he have to study, oh, he is Sattik or Rajasik or Tamsik. In which way I can engage him in Krishna service so that he can progress in Krishna consciousness. From at least from Rajasik or Tamsik stage, at best he can come to Sattik stage so that he can get benefit. Yes. So in our parampara, we are very rigid principles given by, not Vedic principles given by spiritual master. Many Vedic principles are there. Many Vedic, some principles we like and we are following, we like it, we are following. But it is not so beneficial. It's help you to regulate your spiritual life. It will not help for progress in Krishna consciousness. Instruction given by spiritual master and previous acharyas in our parampara systems and specific spiritual master is very helpful. So Aditi, she was very rigid to all these principles. As a result, within 12 days, she face to face she saw Lord Vishnu. And when she saw Lord Vishnu start to cry, actually she had such a faith towards husband and principles given by husband. Yes. You can carry order when you have 100% faith. When there is faith, there is surrender. Where is surrender and faith, there is love. Where is faith, surrender and love, there is self-realization. Then you can, how can you say, reciprocate with Krishna. This is very important things. Without faith, you can develop real surrender. You have no faith. When your faith is shakable and common faith, your surrender is also artificial surrender. Yes. We should not develop a tinge of doubt towards Guru and Krishna. What is happening in our life, that is a different matter. That is different according to our karma. Sometimes we are suffering, sometimes we are staying in happiness. It doesn't mean we have no faith. It doesn't mean bhakti is not powerful. Bhakti yoga is not powerful. Holy name is not powerful. We have no faith. So unless you have faith, unless you have strong faith, you can't progress. Your surrender will not become mature. Unmatured surrender. Looks like surrender, actually it is unmatured stage. Means surrender means no independent. You understand? Surrender means no independent. Like you see, these cows, they are staying with us. They are surrendered. If you feed them, they will eat. If you don't feed them, they will just create some sound, they will tolerate. If you open them or bind them, whatever you do, they are depending on us. They are surrender. And why they are staying with us? Even we are saying, no, 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 they are animal. No, no, no. They have faith. They have faith. If they have no faith, you just open it. When we are opening in field, they may run away, they may go anywhere. But why they are returning? They have faith. No, my master is there. He will maintain me. If any animal, he have faith. Therefore, he surrender to his master. Therefore, if you have a real faith, then you can surrender. True surrenderness will come. And when there is faith, there is surrender. According to a percentage of faith and percentage of surrender, you can develop percentage of love. Yes. Very. Gurudev said in different way. This is coordinative. Without love, you can't surrender. Yes. Without love, you can't surrender. Yes. So love, faith, and surrender, they are how can you say? Coordinate each other. Yeah. Together. Very difficult. So three things is very important in our life. Faith is required, surrender is required, and love is required. Actually, by association you develop faith. When in natural faith established by Guru and Krishna by super soul, actual faith, when you develop some faith, faith means like I have faith towards you means how much faith I have towards you means that much love. I'm developing that much love and that much surrender. That much surrenderness will come. It is cooperative, it is coordinated with each other. Yes. So she had such a faith, she followed, and within 12 days, face to face, she saw Lord Vishnu and start to cry. Start to cry. She was beyond her imagination. When she saw, this was beyond her imagination, that Vishnu appeared within 12 days. And just to fulfill my desires. Just to fulfill my desire. My son should be, again become Indra. Only for a small desire. Now Vishnu appeared. And tear came. Out of love, tears came. Tang netra gocharam vikya sohasauthaya sadaram nanama bhuvikayena dandavat prithivihvala. She becomes so ecstasy with love. Prithivihvala. Nanama dandavat bhuvi. She was a woman. How can she pay dandavat? Generally, male persons, they are paying dandavat. But she was so ecstasy, she just forgot everything. Nanama dandavat, Sukhdev saying, dandavat bhuvi. In front of Vishnu, just she paid dandavat. Forgot everything. That means she is now banned. Okay, so if someone is not banned conception of body, how can she or he saw Lord Vishnu? She already forgot everything. This is Vishnu's blessing. Nanama dandavat bhuvi. Bhumu. Nanama bhuvi kayena dandavat priti vihvala. With love. Her heart looks like her heart is melting. Then start to pray. Only 2-3 prayers. Very important. Nice prayers. Nice prayers. Suthaya baddhanjali riditam stitam noschaya ananda jala kulekyanam babhuva drusne pulaka kulakruti tadasanatyus chabagatra bepatuhu. Her condition is so nice. Looks like she attended Ashtashaktiko Vikar. How can I say 8 ecstasy symptoms. Yes. Sukthaya badhanjali editam stita. Just in folding hand in front of Vishnu. She was going to pray something. Actually, this is, we can see in Srimad Bhagavatam, the devotees, whenever they just meet Supreme Personality of Godhead, immediately praying. Immediately they are praying. Praying means, prayers means they are glorifying Lord, their name, leelas, pastimes. Therefore, we are repeating. Prabhupada, in purport of Gajendra, Prabhupada mentioning there, a devotee should always recite some prayers. So that, like Gajendra, in previous life, she was usually always repeating these prayers. Now, even in an animal body, when in elephant body, this prayer, he remind now. Like we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Yes, like that. Prayer is very important. Prayer means, this is a praying mood is just like inner feelings you are presenting in front of Lord. Inner feelings. In Sanskrit it's called Antarik Bhav. Inner feelings. You cannot express your inner feelings to someone if someone is not very close, intimate. Prayers of Srimad Bhagavatam, actually the prayers of Srimad Bhagavatam, we can see Dhruvas, Prahlad's, Kuntis, they are so intimate with Krishna. They have such a close relationship with Krishna. They are expressing their moods and Krishna accepted their moods. Yes. Krishna only accepts devotees' internal mood, not external works. External activities. We are nowadays we are judging someone by external activities. This is not actual qualification. External activities, by external activities you cannot judge someone. He is very expert, he can perform so many nice things. But whether Krishna is accepting or not, that is important things. Whether Guru and Krishna accepting his service or not, externally everyone appreciating, this is not a big thing. If Guru and Krishna accepting someone's internal mood, someone's service, someone's love and affection, that is the real success of spiritual life. Like someone preaching, someone performing kirtan, whatever you may do in bhakti yoga. Actually, Krishna's always want to reciprocate our eternal mood. He wants to reciprocate. Therefore his name is Bhavagrahi. Bhavagrahi. We are not like professional reciters, professional singers, professional dancers. No. Bhakti yoga means it actually another name is Bhava yoga. Bhakti yoga's another name is Bhava yoga. This yoga bhakti, actually this mood, Krishna always judging our mood. Every moment you are judging our mood. Aditi, her inner mood was so nice at that time because when she saw face to face Lord Vishnu, 8 ecstatic symptoms. It's can. And in folding hand, start to pray. And when she was praying, Prityasane gadgadaya giram hari tushtabasa depyaditi kurudbaha udvikhya sapi bativa chakhyusa ramapatim jagyapati jagatpatim. Sukta Goswami appreciating her mood. She was praying to Jagatpati, Jagyapati and Ramapati. Tripati, Ramapati, Lakshmi's husband. Jagyapati, who is the husband, who is the owner, we can say, of all fire sacrifice, all sacrifice. And Jaganpati, who is the real husband, who is the real owner of this whole world, she is now praying. Pritya sanai gadgadaya giram hari. His voice was, how can we say, flattering, huh? Yeah. Words not coming clearly, properly. Yeah. And Tustavasa Divyaditi Kurudva Uparithit. Actually, what is meaning of prayer? What is meaning of singing? What is meaning of chanting? What is meaning of chanting? What is meaning of praying? Huh? What is real meaning? When we are praying, when we are chanting, when we are singing, actually the inner mood, our affection, our sometimes in two different ways, our prayers in two different ways. Sometimes someone presenting his incapabilities, disqualifications, just considering Krishna's position, realizing Krishna's position, realizing Krishna's lila pastimes and comparing with other devotees, he feels so disqualified. He feels so disqualified from his inner mood. He was presenting like appeal, we say in English appealing. Krishna, I am like such a fallen person, I am such a degraded person. Please you engage me in your service. Like Nandata Mujakinkar, this mode. Prayer for different devotees, prayers are in different level. What is the meaning of singing? When we are singing, when we are chanting, when we are glorifying, mood Krishna don't want to reciprocate with us through tuning. You understand? Through tunes. When we are singing, we are following some tunes, tunings. Krishna don't want like this one. He wants to see your inner moods. Like someone is preaching. Krishna don't want to judge our preaching through by word jugglery. You know, there are so expert. They can speak in a particular situation with the particular words, very, how can you say, like flowery and suitable words. So pleasing for ear. Krishna don't want. Krishna want only one thing. Krishna want to reciprocate with one thing. When we are praying, when we are chanting, when we are preaching, just inner mood. Krishna is just like a bumblebee. He don't want to see the flower. Bumblebee, he don't want to see the flower. Bumblebee want only honey. If bumblebee have specific attachment to flower, then sometimes why he going to some trees where these flowers and fruits are poisonous. But honey is there, but these fruits and flowers is just like same as like poisonous. But why bumblebee is going? Due to for honey. Krishna is like that. Krishna is like bumblebee. Qualification, disqualification. He is a preacher, he is a singer, he is an expert sannyas. Krishna don't want to judge someone from outside. Prayer is that thing. Chanting is that thing. Like we are chanting. Why we are chanting? You may chanting 16 rounds or 32 rounds or 60. Why he wants to chant more rounds? Krishna was stick with that principle. Why he wants? Why he wants to chant more? Why he is chanting? Why he is preaching? Like everyone is saying, oh, I want to preach. Okay, why you want to preach? Whether you like, therefore you are preaching. Krishna just judging this one. We are missing many points, but Krishna is focusing on one point. You understand? We are missing many points in our spiritual, but Krishna always focusing on one point. Why this devotee want to do something? Why he wants to sing? Why he wants to chant? Why he want to preach? What is his mood? Just he want to accept these things. He don't want to see others. How many people are appreciating how much ashram you built? How many people are giving you respect? Who is not giving respect? Krishna is not worried for that thing. Yes. He wants the essence. He wants the essence. We are associating with the sadhu to cultivate this mood. We are not coming that we are suffering in this material world. Let's come to sadhu. Just by hearing some flowery word, we can wash our minds. No. This is not helpful. So therefore, sometimes in West, in India also, they are saying, if you come to sadhu, they can wash your mind. Mind wash. No, this is not actually our way of preaching, our way of singing, our way of service is different. It's bhav. This bhav. This Krishna is just like a bumblebee. She may be Adit, she may be Kashyap, she may be whoever she may be or he may be. Krishna don't want to see. Krishna want to see. Krishna want to judge someone by only this person's inner mood. How much he matured, how he matured his inner mood. You understand? Yes. It's called Antakarana in Sanskrit. Antakarana. And according to your desire, Antakarana, I'm going to say, like your inner selves. Inner sense, when desire is coming. Inner desire is coming. And that desire we have to purify. When inner desire is coming, some inspiration is coming. Okay, I will do like that. I will do like that. But if it's not spiritual, if it's not pleasure for Guru and Krishna, then you may perform a big so-called activities. Then what is its value? What is its value? Therefore, after we are praying, we are serving, we are associating, just to mature this inner mood, inner feelings, inner desires too. How can I serve a pure devotee? How can I please him? How in this life, at least I can establish some relationship with Guru and Krishna. This is important thing. Focus our spiritual lives, focus on that point, not external things. Not external things. Like sometimes many devotees, they misunderstood Gurudev for these things. Because devotees are not hearing, devotees are not like chanting, devotees are not hearing properly, not attending class. No, I have this seva, I have to go to there, here and there. They're neglecting sadhu sangha. No, we have to distribute books. Okay, this is good. You have to distribute books. But why you are distributing books? To become first? To become a topper? You want to distribute books. Why you want to distribute books? So that I will become a topper book distributor. My name will come. Or you are distributing books for name, fame, prestige, adoration, or you are distributing books for Prabhupada. This is important. You are distributing books, this is very good, but why you are distributing books? That Krishna want to know. That Krishna want to know. Everyone, nowadays everyone wants, they want to preach. Okay, why you want to preach? This is easy service, or you can get everything, therefore you want to preach. Why you want to preach? This is, in service, preaching, worshipping, cooking, cleaning, gardening, everything is service. But in all our services, whatever activities a devotee is performing, Krishna is judging outside and inside. Krishna is staying outside and inside. You cannot cheat Krishna. So actually sadhu sangha means external, there are two types of sadhu sangha. Those are performing sadhu sangha externally. The whole life they will perform sadhu sangha, but they can't develop their inner moods. How can I say? They can mature their inner moods, inner desires. They cannot purify their inner desires. How to please Guru and Krishna. And external sadhu sangha, those are performing internal sadhu sangha, antaranga sadhu sangha. Those are very simple. They have some intrinsic activities are not important. Activities based on Guru Krishna's pleasure. You understand? Before we can see many persons, they are very expert in Krishna consciousness. They are performing a great job. But after a few years, they give up everything. How it is possible? How it is possible? A karmi, whole life is stick to his principles. Within the karmi community there is disagreement, but still they are continuing their habits. Huh? But why devotee can't? Before he was a very expert, he was performing such a great seva. But after a few years, he just give up. Why? Why? Not understanding, by associating with sadhus, not understanding the real mood. Only performing external activities. When devotees will not give him respect, name, fame, prestige and adoration, he will give up. This is Bahiranga sadhu sangha, external sadhu sangha. Because they are performing all these things only externally. Internally, they are pleasure to Guru and Krishna. They are not focusing on that one. They are not focusing on that, missing that one. Therefore, Gurudev always, when he was in West, mostly you see, just after 45 minutes, Gurudev don't find anyone in the temple. They are just going here and there, here and there. And Gurudev used to give class more than 2 hours, 2.5 hours. This is important. Okay, you want to do service, you want to distribute books for this year, for a whole life. That you have to remind. If you want to continue your Buddhism for whole life, then first build your inner mood. This is important, so that you can continue your service. Unless you hear, you can't build, or you cannot build, or you cannot, how can I say, develop your inner moods. Only you performing some spiritual activities outwardly. If no one support you, you don't get some name, fame, prestige in adoration, you will give up. These prayers, Sukadeva Goswami therefore saying, Udvikyatam sam pibativa chakhyusa. Looks like she was in such a nice mood. Looks like same word Sukadeva Goswami he was used for Dhruva Maharaj. When Dhruva Maharaj saw Vishnu, looks like Dhruva Maharaj want to drink Krishna's sperm through eyes. How can someone can drink Krishna's sperm through eyes? Chakyusiva pibati. This word is there. Looks like. That means so much affection, so much attachment towards Vishnu. Pibati Bachakyusa. She was some lady. She was so attached to one son. Just see the influence of following Sadhu's instruction, his husband's instruction. Now she prays to face son, Vishnu. And Sukadeva Goswami appreciating her mood. Sri Aditya Uvacha Jaggesa Jagya Purusa Achyuta Tirtha Pada Pado Tirtha Srava Sravana Mangala Namadeyam Aparna Loka Vrujina Upasamodayadyam Sanam Krudisa Bhagavan Nasidina Natham. How many adjectives using for Vishnu? Jaggesa, you are the Lord of Yajna. Jagya Purusa. How can you say Jagya Purusa? Yeah. Master of, you are the master of. Yeah. You are Achyuta. You are Tirthapada. You are infallible. Yeah. Tirthapada. All tirthas, all pilgrimages taking shelter at your lotus feet. And tirthasrava, you are giving tirtham punyam srava kirtin jasya. Tirthasrava means whose kirti, whose glories is very auspicious. Yes. Why sadhus always repeating Krishna's name, Krishna's glories, very auspicious. Hearing and reciting. Actually, our mood, when we are preaching, our mood to purify ourselves. Preaching is not a teaching. Never in previous, we can find in our previous acharyas or previous speakers, preachers, they have this idea. Preaching is just like a teaching. You understand teaching means? Preacher should not think that I am giving teachings to others. No. To purify myself. Because this tirthapada, tirthasrava, Krishna's glory, Krishna's leelas, the secrets of Krishna's bhajan, Krishna's pastime, very auspicious. Because I am reciting, because I am preaching among the devotees, it's purified my existence. I can develop my surrenderness. Therefore, usually they like preaching. Why devotees like preaching? Not for name, fame, prestige, adoration. There is a chance by preaching to purify ourselves. So that we can use our times by reciting Krishna's Leela, Krishna's name, Krishna's pastimes. How many adjectives? Jaggesa, Jagya Purusa, Achyuta, Tirthapada, Tirthasrava, Sravana Mangala Namadheyam. This one also wants adjective. Krishna's names are adjective. Vishnu's names are adjective. Sravana Mangala Namadheyam. One who meditating your name, just or someone is just uttering your name, or someone is just repeating your name, and hearing your name. Everything is auspicious. Your name is so powerful. If someone is reciting, someone is hearing, and someone is meditating. Aparna loka prajino. Aparna loka prajino. Aparnanam saranagatanam lokanam brujinam dukhopasamaya udaya abribhavajasya. Or are all the names is addressing to Vishnu. One who is surrendered at your lotus feet, this is your nature. If someone is surrendered at Aparna Brajin Upasama, actually this is true. When you surrender at lotus feet of Krishna or Vishnu, when real surrenderness comes, Krishna will protect you. Krishna will protect you. Real surrenderness comes, real faith. When we feel ourselves unprotected, this is our fault. When someone feels unprotected, this is our fault. Why? Why we feel unprotected? That means lack of faith, lack of surrender, lack of love. Three things always you have to remind. Faith, surrender and love. They are very cooperative to each other, connected to each other. When lack of faith, then lack of love, lack of surrender. Yes. So whenever you take surrender at lotus feet of Krishna, Krishna will just help you to eradicate your miseries. Apanna loka prajina. Yes. According to our percentage of surrender. This is Krishna's nature. Ye thamam prapadyanti tamstati yogajamya. Yes. According to percentage of our surrender. Sannam kridhisa bhagavan nasidi nanatham. You are Dinanatham. You are always helping to Dinas, fallen souls. You are the savior of fallen souls. Please, you save me. You save me. You save me. Actually, all these are very important points. If you want to know the tattva of Srimad Bhagavatam, then you have to discuss the prayers. Bhagavatam, actually this Bhagavatam is full of prayers. Prayers. Stuti Purna Grantham. Mostly stutis, prayers. And prayers means, what does it mean, prayers? Prayers, personally they are praying in front of Vishnu. All these prayers are in Srimad Bhagavatam. Prayers, it doesn't mean prayers means they are writing something and they are praying. No. Personally, in front of Vishnu or in front of Krishna, in front of Varaha, in front of Nrsimha, in front of all incarnations, personally the devotees, front to front is praying. That means Krishna accepting all the devotees' prayers. In another word, through devotee's mouth, through devotee's word, Krishna himself, Vishnu himself, Nrsimha himself will glorify his own glories. Yes. Therefore the Bhagavatam's tattva, everything, all tattvas within the prayers. Within the prayers. And therefore he is praying, you are Jagya, you are the, how can you say, you are the owner of the Yajna. You are the husband of this whole world. You are infallible, you are Achyuta. You are the savior of these surrendered souls. Please, you save me. Please, you save me. This is prayer. Yeah, we are cultivating Krishna consciousness to develop one mood. Our whole process, because Mahamantra, we can get the results from Mahamantra when we develop this prayer mood. Mahamantra means this is prayer. Prayer mood. Praying mood. Like Gajendra, Draupadi, Kunti, Uttara, they pray. In which mood? In which mood? That mood we have to cultivate. Then Mahamantra, then we can realize the influence of mantra, the power of mantra. Yes. So, therefore hearing is important. Therefore Shravan, then Kirtan. Although in Kali Yuga Kirtan is very important. Very important. But how to perform Kirtan? How to build this inner mood? You understand? How to create this inner praying mood that through only sadhu sangha. Otherwise, you cannot pray. You can't pray. Like when we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra, we are not so serious. We are not praying to Krishna. Krishna, you have to help me. You are my everything. Why this mood is not coming? Why this mood is not coming? Even Karmi people, you see, Karmi people, they are praying more. More seriously, you go to some local temple, demigod temple, you can see how they are praying. How many times they are praying, paying obeisances. You can see some Matajis nowadays. When we were small, we know many Matajis, many women, in their head you can see the black spots. You can see the black spots. Why? They are beating their head. You know? How can you say? Dashing their head. Always in front of Lord like that. You just give me one son, even for desire. I am not appreciating their, how can I say, so-called desires, but I am appreciating their mood. How they, for a small desire, how they are developing a praying mood. Please give me, please give me, please give me. You can see always black spots in their heads, always dashing their head. Oh, over the ground, in front of Lord. On the ground they are just dashing their head. Please give me. 100 times. 100 times. Yes. This is inner mood. And we are hearing, we are performing sadhu sangha to develop this mood. When we serve, when we pray, we have to develop this mood. Then it is influential. Therefore Vishnu, Lord Bhamandev becomes so pleased. Lord Vishnu came here, not Bhamandev. Vishnu came. And Vishnu informed. Another one. Ayu param vapurabhishtam atulya lakshmi durbhurasa sakala yoga gunas trivargam jnanancha kevalam ananta bhavanti tushtan tuttum nruna kim sapatna jayadirasi. Because she was performing this brata, this bho, how Indra became, how his own son Indra became the leader, again became the chief of the demigods in the heaven. This is the secret part of Srimad Bhagavatam. If your determination from beginning is mixed with karma, some jnana, like your bhajan, mixed with some karma, some jnana, some yoga, some other desires, it is very difficult to give up all these things. Yes. If you are cultivating Krishna consciousness, but you have some other desires, karma, jnana, yoga, rasakama karma, you have some specific desires. Very, very difficult to give up. Very difficult to give up. Like Dhruv Maharaj. He was lamenting for that. Within 6 months, I achieved such a great result in my life. And I performed such a severe austerity, which is impossible for demigods, not to speak of demigods, even very exalted saintly persons. But what some great mistake I had done in my life. Because my determination from the beginning, it was material. It was material. Therefore now I am facing problem. What is that problem? After seeing the Supreme Personality of Godhead, still I have to stay within this material world. When your determination from the beginning is material or mixed with some desires, then to perform pure bhajan is very difficult. Therefore Bhaktivinoda Thakur mentioning in his song, Bhoga Mukhya Vancha Chadi Harinama Gaire. Bhoga Mukhya Vancha Chadi Harinama Gaire. If you want to chant holy name, then give up other desires, bhoga, enjoyments, mukhya, liberations, and anya vancha, other desires. Then you can know the influence of holy name, power of holy name. Otherwise not possible. Very difficult. After sings Lord Vishnu, still he is saying, you are so powerful. If you want to bless, if you want to shower, proceed to someone, he can achieve everything. He can achieve rasanta, he can achieve heaven, he can conquer his enemies. So what does become to conquer my own sister's son? I have this desire. You see, still, mood is nice. Within 12 days, she face to face saw Vishnu. But this desire, to purify the desire is very difficult. Very difficult. To kick out all these material desires. Actually, this is, one may ask question, how it is possible? How it is possible? When he saw Lord Vishnu, so still he is carrying some material desire. Because he was Sakam Bhakta. He was performing bhakti for that purpose. Therefore Vishnu was fulfilling his desire. Fulfilling her desire, okay. But Krishna will not fulfill your material desire as you like. You understand? Krishna will not fulfill your material desire as you like. He will fulfill your material desire as he like. He will fulfill your material desire in such a way you will never aspire second time some material desires. This is Krishna's trick. This is Krishna's trick. So tomorrow we will hear Krishna. Vishnu said, no, I know you want your son should be Indra in the heaven. Yeah, it will happen. But same times, this is your desire to see that all demigods should die. That means your son should kill all demigods within the war, within the fighting, within the battle. And their wives, demons' wives, they become widow, they will become cry. And you see their conditions. When you see these conditions, then you will become happy. This is your desire. I know. This is Vishnu. This is Vishnu. You don't think you are praying to Lord Vishnu. You are chanting Krishna. You are chanting Krishna's holy name. You are a devotee. You forget this idea. You have some material desire. Krishna will fulfill it. No, Krishna will fulfill your material desire in such a way you will never aspire again. You will never desire again. And this is Krishna's business. His first business, he will purify your existences. And if you don't agree with this point, then he will create problem for you. Why devotee is facing problem? This is the answer. Why devotee is chanting Hare Krishna Maha Mantra, but still he is facing so many problems, challenges? Why? He has some material desire. Therefore he is praying to Krishna, but Krishna wants to fulfill his material desire as Krishna like. But he said, no, I am not agree. Krishna, I am not agree. You fulfill my desire according to my will, according to my desire. Therefore Krishna is not agree with him. Therefore Krishna is creating problem. Even you have material desire, when you approach Krishna, Krishna will rectify you. Like Aditi. Tomorrow we will hear. Rectify Aditi. No, Aditi. You can't continue or you can't keep your enviousness towards your sister's sons, demons. No. This is not nature of a devotee. Why you are praying to me? Why you are praying to me? In another sense, Aditi was so fortunate, at least within her heart, enviousness was there. Still Krishna, Vishnu, exposing. But for our case, if you continue enviousness, you can't enter to Krishna bhajan. You can't enter to Krishna bhajan. No. You can't go inside. You understand? It's so called, your bhajan is so called bhajan. His enviousness is there. When enviousness is there, means where is enviousness, there is no spirituality. where is criticism, fault finding, enviousness, and especially enviousness. Where is enviousness, there is no question of spirituality. No question of spirituality. You can't realize anything in your spiritual life. Yes. Therefore, Prabhupada mentioning these things. We want to create a society without envy. A society without envy. Material world means society full of envy. And spiritual means society without envy. And with this community, you can cultivate Krishna consciousness. Whereas there is no envy. This is the suitable place where you can cultivate Krishna consciousness. And this is the person, this is a real person, he is a real sadhu, who is not envious to others. If someone is envious to others, so person will not manifest through him. His instruction, his so-called things, he have no power. Envious person means envious and snakes is same. When snake will bite you, you know? You don't know. If you have a snake in your house, if a snake is residing in your house, when you will bite, you don't know. Sleeping time, waking time, or working time, any time. Envious person is like that. His heart is full of poison. No question of spirituality. Yes. Therefore, first kick out enviousness from your heart. Then enter to Krishna Bhakti. But she was so fortunate because this is Krishna's special arrangement, Vishnu's special arrangement. Husband was very qualified and devotee husband. And this was also Leela. At least Vishnu just clarifying her position. Hey, you have enviousness. It's not good. You are performing bhajan to achieve your desired result, your desirable result. You want your son should become Indra. Yeah, this is seven. But why you developing ambitiousness towards all? Demons. That point I don't like, Vishnu is saying. That point I don't like. Vishnu, he's going to say, he's not agree with that point. He don't like these devotees. If you have weakness, you have weakness, you understand? You have so many weaknesses. This is not a great obstacle in your bhajan. Krishna knows. We have some lust, anger, greed, so many weakness towards food, towards sleep, or something. Weakness. So when you have weakness, you feel yourself guilty. You feel yourself humble. It is not so harmful. Even there is hope for life after life, life after life. May not be in this life. Next life there is a chance to go back to Godhead. But if you are an envious person, if you are a duplicitous person, forget. This life, next life, for many lives, you are blocking your spiritual life. You are creating hindrance in your spiritual life. Strong. Hindrance. This is not helpful in spiritual life and business. And actually we are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam and all, we can say all our teachings from Vaishnavism. Acharyas are giving Shastras is manifesting all knowledges to purify us. Why we are hearing, why we are accepting knowledge? To purify us, to develop a pure mood, a simple mood. And to understand Sukadev's mood, to understand Parikshit's mood, to understand Kashyap's mood. Yes. How they are praying, how they are performing service, unless we understand all these things. Advancement in Krishna consciousness is very difficult, and especially it is a great hindrance in spiritual life. If you develop enviousness, yes. Tomorrow we will hear how Vishnu, same time glorifying Aditi and also same time chastising. He is chastising to Aditi only for one thing. Why we are so envious to demons? You have desire your son should become Indra. That thing I like, I'll grant. But don't develop your enviousness towards. That Sadhguru don't want. Sadhguru, they don't want that a condition should. When you are developing enviousness means you are creating poison in your heart. When you are creating, like some snake bites you, then when snake bites you, all over your body, poison is there. Poison is there. Burning. Your body is burning with poison. Enviousness is like that. Envious person, his day and night is burning. His bhajan is nothing. Nothing is bhajan. His bhajan looks like different, but his heart is totally different. So Krishna don't like, Sadhguru don't like this mood. Yes. It's better to become fallen. Fallen persons are good. At least they have humbleness. Envious persons, false proud. Therefore, false proud, this false ego, false proud, this false, all false things you can use with them, with envious persons. That false reputation, false ego, false proud, everything false. But looks like everything paka. But inside everything false. Because he is envious. And that means when you develop enviousness quality means you have no rights over Bhagavad Dharma. You are no more Vaishnava. Yes? Okay, Hare Krishna. Jai Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada.